Hello traders, and welcome to Trading the Trend. I am Dennis and this is my weekend report. And let's see, the first thing we're going to look at is the S&P 500. We saw the S&P 500 do exactly what I did not want to see it do. We had our breakout of this consolidation triangle on Wednesday, Thursday. We started out looking real good, and then the Federal Reserve went and made their speech, and we saw price reverse. The market did not like what the Federal Reserve had to say, so we got a little pin bar reversal, and then on Friday we confirmed that reversal with a pretty heavy down day on high volume. So this is telling me that the S&P and U.S. stocks could be heading lower next week. We could ultimately be challenging the low from August, so we'll be watching that. Now let's take a look at the current strong week rankings. And here, with the stock market moving down, you had the yen move back up into the #1 position. That seems to be the pattern. U.S. stocks go down, the yen gets stronger. A little strange, though, is that the commodity currencies actually looked a little stronger last week. While New Zealand still ranked last, it's not as bad as it was. You can see by the percentage here, it's gotten a little bit stronger. So the gap is considerably closed between the strongest and the weakest currency. So that you do have a bit of consolidation going on here. So I wouldn't be jumping on a yen New Zealand trade just because they're ranked 1 and 8 at this point. Now let's look at some currencies I'm currently looking at, and let's look at the euro, US dollar, and what you're going to see in these is a common theme of weakness in the euro based on Friday's action. Euro, US dollar, we had a big move Thursday. It looked like things were set for this thing to take off higher, and then instead we get a equally move down lower, and we eliminate all of Thursday's gains. Normally when you see two side-by-side opposite candles like this, the last candle is the dominant one, and that's the direction that will move. So I'll be looking for price to be moving down from here. And if we look at the weekly, we had that big reversal candle on 4 weeks ago, and price, we got that 50% retracement, and looks like price might be set up to move lower. So we'll be watching that. And now let's take a look at the Aussie US dollar. And here we got some upper wicks that are showing that the price has moved up, but there just was no buyers left to keep price up there. And then prices would reverse. We had 2 reversal days in a row. That usually is not good for upward momentum, so I would be looking for this pair to be moving down as well. 7250 is a key level of overhead resistance right now. As long as daily close remain below that, then we should be looking for prices to move lower. Certainly a test of that point would be a great short entry if we were to get back up that far. If we look at the weekly, we can see that not much has really changed. You had just a very weak move up from a move down, so there's nothing on the weekly telling us that this thing isn't just ready to move back down once you finish this counter trend rally we're in right now. So next, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Here we go. Here we're looking at the weekly. This really tells the story here with this one. 4 weeks ago we had the big reversal candle. We had our 50% retracement, and now we've had a couple down weeks in a row. So this is looking more and more like it wants to go lower. So you can see the common theme. We have the euro looking weak against the Aussie, euro looking weak against the US dollar. Now let's look at one more. euro yen. And actually the daily is going to give us our best look at this. And on Friday we had a huge engulfing down candle against the yen. So it's no given, but this kind of indicates that the euro wants to go lower against the yen also. So, you know, I got three currencies giving me signals of a weaker euro for next week. So, you know, I'm going to go with what the charts tell me. So we're going to be playing for a weaker euro in the week ahead. I'll be looking for some entries, and that's what I got for you this week. And we'll get back together on Wednesday. Catch y'all later.